Kerala is facing an electricity crunch, and for many residents, that pressure is already being felt through sudden evening power cuts, voltage fluctuations, and local outages. The Kerala State Electricity Board, or KSEB, has now authorized power restrictions of up to 30 minutes in selected areas between 6 pm and midnight, the hours when demand usually peaks. Officials are not calling it load shedding. Instead, they describe it as peak load management, a temporary step aimed at protecting the grid from overload and preventing wider breakdowns. But for consumers, the experience is still the same. Unexpected power cuts during the busiest part of the day. So why is this happening now? The biggest reason is record-breaking electricity demand. Kerala's daily power consumption has been climbing rapidly through April, with one new peak after another. On April 17th, usage touched 11.61 crore units, setting a new record at the time. On April 18th, demand remained high, with peak evening load crossing 6,033 megawatts. By April 23rd, peak demand rose further to 6,195 megawatts, placing fresh stress on the system. Then on Tuesday, total daily consumption touched another all-time high of 11.82 crore units. So what is driving this sharp rise? The first reason is heat. Some parts of Kerala have recorded temperatures close to 41 degrees Celsius, much higher than the expected seasonal range. That has sharply increased the use of fans, air conditioners, refrigerators, water pumps, and cooling appliances in homes, shops, and offices. The second reason is cooking demand. With LPG supply concerns and shortages reported in some places due to the war in West Asia, many households are increasingly turning to electric appliances, such as induction cookers, rice cookers, and kettles. The third reason is electric vehicle charging. KSEB has specifically pointed to nighttime EV charging as another contributor to the sudden spike in demand. But rising demand is only one side of the story. Kerala depends heavily on external sources for its electricity. That means when local demand jumps sharply, the state must buy additional power from outside. The Kerala State Electricity Regulatory Commission has allowed KSEB to buy short-term electricity from the market at rates of up to 10 rupees per unit to bridge the shortage. At the same time, lower water levels have reduced hydroelectric generation from reservoirs, weakening Kerala's internal supply. So how is the state responding? KSEB says it is trying to source electricity from all possible channels while avoiding wider disruptions. Consumers have also been asked to reduce usage during peak hours. That includes avoiding EV charging between 6 pm and midnight, setting air conditioners between 24 and 26 degrees Celsius, and limiting the use of high-power appliances such as induction cookers, irons, heaters, and washing machines during the evening rush. Electricity Minister K. Krishnankutti has said Kerala is not imposing planned load shedding, and that many recent outages were caused by overload and transformer failures, not deliberate cuts. But public frustration is growing. In Thodupuzha, residents protested repeated outages and criticized authorities for failing to prevent power cuts, despite earlier promises that Kerala would remain free from load shedding. In Malappuram too, complaints and protests have emerged as households and businesses struggle with interruptions during the summer heat. For now, officials hope rainfall over the coming days may temporarily lower temperatures and reduce electricity demand. But more lasting relief may only come when the southwest monsoon becomes active in June.